Esports inaugural Speed Kings Championship live here on the VGL Esports channel. It is me, 𝐵𝗓𝗚, and I am joined by Lucas for what should be a fantastic 8-round championship. Lucas, oh boy, I'm looking forward to this one. For the guys tuning in, explain the format and how this is going to work.
Good evening, Dave. Good evening, everyone. It's great to be here for this new league. The Speed Kings, it's advanced with that way of VGL. It's for international for the first time. And we have drivers from 8 countries.
8 different nationalities. Yes, we have got Brazilians, UK, Swiss, Ireland, Netherlands, USA, and of course Greece. 3 continents represented, 8 tracks, 2 sprint races in there as well, which will be at Silverstone, and the finale in Saudi Arabia as well. It's going to be exciting season. We've got 5 different esports leagues represented here tonight. We've got the Champions F1 Racing League, the Mercedes, which will be Tess and Sus, both UK drivers, and there they are at the top of your screen in the Mercedes cars. Then in the Aston Martin, also from Champions F1 Racing League, you've got 𝐵𝗚 from Brazil, no other, South American constant represented, and 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐸, the Irish driver. And then Lucas, who have we got racing for the 𝐷𝗟𝗏𝗏 Racing League? It's okay, I'll fill for you, I'll fill for you. So for Ferrari from the 𝐷𝗟𝗏𝗏 Racing League, we've got M&M, ASR, Matt, and Menno. Matt from the UK, Menno from the Netherlands. Alfa Romeo will be their teammates. 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐸, Swiss driver 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐸, and Hennessy also from the UK. And then we've got Inside Racing League, the Haas boys. BNY, who is not here tonight, he has been replaced by, as you can see, Rasa at the bottom there, and his teammate who we're still waiting for will be a Rise 1K, both from the UK, an all UK team in the Haas. And the Williams will be Nathan van der Berg from the Netherlands and 𝐶ryptic from the UK. The Williams boys, are they in the house yet? No, we're not. Still waiting for the Williams boys. Hopefully they'll be along shortly. Amigos Racing Team, AlphaTauri and Red Bull. They've got all Red Bull then. And we've got Belgian, an all-Belgian AlphaTauri team. We've got 𝑉DV and 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐸, and I'm just to short the abbreviations are going to be 𝑉DV and 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐸. And then the Red Bull, are they the big brother team? Are they going to be the sister team in this? It's 𝐷𝗏𝗏s from the UK and Lateral all the way from the US of A. And then the VGL Esports, it's the all-Greek team, 4 Greek drivers. Oh, they're going to be ones to watch, no doubt. McLaren, Lorenzo and Gio. And of course Alpine, Georgia Tava and Sklav from Greece. Like we said, 8 nationalities are going to be represented. 5 different esports league starting now live here in Bahrain. Lucas, this is going to be exciting. That's right, this is it. We don't know any of these drivers. These drivers don't really know any of each other, only their own league teammates, and that's about it. So we're going completely into the unknown tonight, as the Mercedes team is all full. So we're just waiting for the final few drivers to join the grid. Hopefully we can have a full grid to start this season. I can see your comments coming in, so I'm going to get to your comments shortly. So we're just waiting for the final few drivers to join the lobby. For what I have heard, what I've been tipped off with is that the Greek guys are going to be one to watch. We've also got some quick guys from the Inside Racing League as well. They're going to be ones to watch as well. Yeah, this is it. This is the unknown. It's going to be... The good thing is, it's Bahrain. Bahrain gives you absolutely brilliant action-packed racing. You can go side by side for pretty much the whole track. It's wide. It's perfect overtaking opportunities. 3 DRS zones, of course. And in just a moment, short qualifying will begin. 18 minutes to sort out the grid. It's going to be fast and frantic. And then half-distance race, folks. And Bahrain is going to be always, and I tell you what, Bahrain is my sneaky favourite track. When it first came along the calendar, way back when, I thought, it's a bit of a meh track, but now it's probably as good as opener as Australia. Sometimes for the racing, even better. How about you, Lucas? Your thoughts on this track?
I think Bahrain can give you everything. There are many straight, so fighting on the straight, nice corners, tough corners, again incredibly. I think it gives you some more everything.
It really does. It really does. I'm just going to try and get to some of your comments on YouTube. Primal YouTuber says, "Come on the Brits, mon the Brits." The British support in the house on YouTube. VB Thomas says, "Go Divergent Racing League." Plenty of representation for all the leagues out there. ARC Matt, let's go Divergents. The Divergent Joys are all in the house. Primal YouTube, all back in their own leagues. It's great to see everybody getting involved from the league. So we're just waiting for the Red Bull boys. The 𝐿𝐵𝐷𝗥𝐺 boys are here, aren't they? So we've got 4 spectators. Not sure how that's going to work, but the Williams are missing. So we're missing the Williams boys, which is Nathan van der Berg and Cryptic. Their teammates, their league teammates, only one's turned up. So Inside Racing League have not off to a good start here. We've got 1 driver out of 3. Alfa Romeo full. So we've got all the guys from, I think, Champions F1 Racing League. All the guys from Divergent. Alfa's full, isn't it? Yeah, Alfa's full. Ferrari is full. Inside Racing League, we're still waiting for Amigos. So what? Red Bull, we're still waiting for the Amigos boys. Dawes and Latro and 𝐿𝐵𝐷𝗥𝐺. Well, 2 of their boys are here. And at VGL Esports.
I have my voice setting on Do Not Allow. That should be okay now.
So let's see if we can. And the VGL boys, of course, are in the house in McLaren and Alpine. So we just it's the Inside Racing League. Slow off the mark at the moment. The 2 teams at the bottom. DRL fans in the house. Cool guy, the American driver. As you can see there, in the Alfa Romeo, teammate to Hennessy. Sorry, Cool Guy is Swiss. Bear with me. Cool Guy is a Swiss driver. Cool Guy for the win. Look at this. Cool Guy getting some love. Getting some love in the YouTube chat here. So we're just waiting for Inside Racing League. I think they're going to let us down here. And the Red Bull boys.
Yeah, let's see.
Surely if the Amigos, surely Kobe can give them a hurry up to their league races. Salfall Ball says, "I think Cool Guy will win."
So we have the Williams and the Red Bulls empty at the moment, and 1 Haas.
And 1 Haas, so it looks like we are a couple short. Makis says, "Good luck everybody." VB Thomas says, "Cool Guy's fastest man on the grid, I think." So we're just going to give it a couple more minutes just to see if we can get these boys in.
Yeah, just give the go, so we should be starting.
So we're going to have, looks like, just in a couple missing. So we are ready. So I think this is it. DRL on top says Ing Tricks, and Primal YouTuber Menno van der Sar says DRL on top. Van der Sar. DRL, where is her? DRL are all full. Watch that Ferrari team. The M&M. The M&M boys there. Matt and Menno wants to watch as well. If you had to pick an early favourite, I know we don't know these guys very well, Lucas, but come on. Who would you just...
almost impossible for me to pick someone. I have to see them for at least a race or a couple of races to notice some faster drivers than others. So yeah, it would be like picking a random number right now.
I'm gonna... Do you know what? I like this M&M team. I like this Ferrari team. M&M, Menno and Matt, the Dutch and the UK drivers in the Ferrari. I'm gonna have a sneaky little go at that. I think they're gonna be, I know nothing, by the way. I've never seen any of these drivers race before, but they're my tips so far. So here we go.
So what a shocker! It's a clear weather.
Clear weather. What a shocker! 0% chance of rain, of course, but this track in the desert, of course, brings its own challenges. Of course, in the middle of a desert, plenty of dirt, plenty of sand on the track, on the racing line. Will take a while to get this 15-turn track up and running, and they're going to have 18 minutes to do so and try and carve out the perfect lap. It's a fast and furious track, this one. The M&M team getting some love. So 15 drivers, 18 minutes, and they have begun. So here we go. Who's the first man out on track? Let me get the menus up for you. Lap data, of course. Track map, always important. And as soon as someone leaves the pits, tyres, fastest lap. There we go, guys. Who's going to be the first man out? Yeah, after all this waiting, and they're not in a big rush to get out at the moment, so who's going to be the first man? The VGL Esports Speed Kings Championship starts right now, and we're waiting for the first driver. Who wants the TV time here? Come on.
And Dave, now, I mean, Bahrain has been the usual first track of the calendar since Australia stopped racing since before COVID.
Yeah, and at first, when it happened in real life, I wasn't sure. You know, I loved getting up for the first race of the season in Australia, you know, and although the racing was majority a letdown, it's a tough track to overtake on, as we know.
Yeah, exactly.
I like Bahrain. You get plenty of action, and of course these cars have been in real life testing today as well around the Bahrain track. 2 more days of testing, I think, before the real action gets underway next week. But here we go. The track is getting busy. First man out is the Greek driver 𝐿𝐸𝐻 in the Alpine, representing VGL, and he is followed by. So there's got a few cars out there now, Lucas. So we've got the Ferrari. One of the Ferraris out. Looks like the Alphas are out as well. 𝐞𝐸𝐻 out there. Hennessy also out. As you can see, Hennessy right behind the back of the Alpine of 𝐿𝐸𝐻.
And half the guys are mediums, more than half, I think.
Quite a few guys in the mediums then. So we've got Menno on the mediums, Matt on the mediums, 𝐿𝐸𝐻, of course, you can see your picture on the medium tyres. 𝐞𝐸𝐻 going for the softs, he's not messing about. He wants a fast time and straight away. 𝐵𝑒ⁱ out in the medium tyres, the Alpine teammates, the man we're watching now, 𝐿𝐸𝐻, and Hennessy also on the soft tyres. Tess also on the soft tyres up there in the Mercedes as well. So 𝐿𝐸𝐻 is about to finish his outlap, and we will ride on board with the Greek driver for a lap around this 15-turn Bahrain track. And
Dave, only 1 week almost until the start of the new season. It's gone so quickly. I don't know about you, but I feel like yesterday in Abu Dhabi.
Well, it depends who you support, of course. It's been quite a long off season for me. But you know, it was a fantastic season last season. Whoever you support, the season was largely enjoyable. It was incredible drama that will never be matched. I don't think we'll ever have a season like that again. Maybe here, maybe right now in esports, maybe right now in the Speed Kings. But my hopes well, let's see what these new cars bring. Let's see what these new cars and regulations. I've got to say, all the cars look incredibly sexy. As we're on board it right now with 𝐿𝐸𝐻, who's going through turn 8, about to go through down to turn 9, 10. A really tricky part of the track. This is one of the Aston Martins getting out the way of the back markers. So easy to lock up your right, left tyre there. Now the second DRS straight.
And I can tell you that 𝐿𝐸𝐻 is the guy who plays all assists off.
𝐿𝐸𝐻 looking car. Alpine looks rooted, looks grounded. Very good balance there on the Alpine. This is a tricky corner. Turn 11, turn 12 catches many people out. The curbs can throw you straight off the track, and 𝐿𝐸𝐻 about to finish. The first lap is about to come in for the Speed Kings, and someone has gone. I can see it's 𝐞𝐸𝐻, and I was just saying 10, 12 is tricky. 𝐞𝐸𝐻 has already. Has he got damage, Lucas? He has.
I think he's letting people go. Yeah.
No, he's front wing damage. 127.9 from 𝐿𝐸𝐻. But yeah, the first victim of turn 12 is the Swiss driver 𝐞𝐸𝐻.
Right.
So let's keep an eye on that turn, because that's going to catch many up. Mac jumps to the top of the timesheets there in the Ferrari with 26. And around goes 𝐵𝐻 as we ride on board in the Aston Martin. 𝐵𝐻 has gone round, and that.
Where is that?
I'm trying to look on the map. Oh, that's the last corner. That is the last corner, and that's a mistake of a man who's running no assists. That has to be, because that is such an unusual place to spin. Turn 15, the last turn, which isn't really a turn. and Burr has gone rounds, but I have got a feeling he's running no assist for that to happen. So time's flying in. We've got Matt and Hennessy at the top of the timesheets at the moment, both on soft tyres, of course. Then you've got George, 𝐵𝙗𝐵, and Menno in the Ferrari, who are on the medium tyres at the moment. So let's pick up Gio here in the McLaren, the Greek driver as well, followed by are they teaming up here? The McLaren's running nose to tail. Are they picking up a toe from each other? Old Ferrari tactics here. So Gio is leading around his teammate Lorenzo at the moment. Car number 12, the Greek drivers running line of 10. So Gio is giving a lovely toe to his teammate Lorenzo here. Over the line to go, 12 minutes just over to go. And in fact, it didn't really work because Lorenzo's had a shocker of a lap.
I think he stopped too suddenly there and he broke the toe.
He did. That needs working on. As VDV tops the timesheets by a tenth of a second ahead of Matt. So the AlphaTauri jumps to the top. And that is the Amigos Racing team.
Obviously the soft cannot be Matt's at the moment.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But as yellow flags out, I think that's just the Aston Martin getting out the way. So look at that, how many cars out on track at the moment, so more time's about to come flying in, and Kobe! It's an AlphaTauri 1-2 because Kobe has gone half a second quicker than his teammate, and the yellow flag's waving out. I think it's just traffic getting out the way, folks. But wow, early start for the Amigos boys. With no Red Bulls, they are the sole Amigos representatives, and they have already gone to the top of the timesheets, and by a good margin, and Kobe half a second away. But don't forget, this track is rubbering up all the time. Let's look at Lorenzo. So he had a slow outlap trying to pick up a toe from his teammate. Track just starting to quieten down. The first couple of runs are out the way. Down the back straight.
How about Kobe though? He's 6/10 away from the second, and the Belgian guys 1 and 2. How about that?
Yeah, look at this, the Belgian boys, Kobe and VDV. But Kobe a second, three quarters of a second quicker than third and fourth. That's a statement, as Lorenzo in the mediums is the fastest medium runner in the McLaren. The Greek driver goes into 5th place. Gio pits, looks like Burt is on a outlap because the AlphaTauri ahead of him. So let's pick up Rasa in the Haas. So it's our first introduction to the Inside Racing League boys, of course, because there's no Williams.
Rassam is on the back straight, and Cool Guy is now on his flying up, just finishing the first sector.
So Cool Guy, the Swiss driver, who was top for a while, now has been bumped all the way down to I've completely lost Cool Guy off my sheet. He's last, of course. Cool Guy was one of the first drivers out there. Right, round turn 14 and 15 comes Rasa. What has he got here in the Haas? He's replacing VNY and goes to 5th place on the softs, just behind Hennessy, so tucks inside, but nobody can get near the Belgian boys in that AlphaTauri.
Exactly. And especially Kobe, he's so far ahead so far.
Kobe has certainly found the groove. Oh, invalidation for Cool Guy, so he's going to lose this lap. So what about Tess? Tess in the Mercedes.
Let's see Tess and yellow flag. Someone read someone through, I guess.
So this is a Champions F1 Racing League. Tess, the UK driver, teammate to Sus, who's 12th at the moment, 2 seconds off the pace on the soft tyres. Round he goes! Round he goes! And is he going to avoid damage? I think he has. Tess has gone down. That's turn 7. That's turn 6 and 7. It's like a down. It's like a downhill slalom, isn't it? It's tricky if your car's not balanced and if you get too much oversteer when you hit the curbs. Right. That's the result. In fact, Lucas, I remember you having some offs, some big offs in your racing leagues.
Yeah, actually, I was losing on the left turn, right after where Tess does it. That's where I was losing sometimes.
Turn 6, turn 7 is a tricky corner if your car's not balanced and you can't ride those curves. Also, when tyre wear kicks in, it's also a tricky little corner. So, as Tess just found out.
That curb in turn 7 used to be very deadly if you rode it too much. I think it's a bit better this year.
Now, I've just picked up Matt in the Ferrari, of course, the M&M team, and he's up on his sector 1 time. So can he make a dent on the Belgian boys at the front here? Yellow flags waving for the guys in the outlaps. The track is busy now. We've got a lot of cars out on track, and he's up again. 3/10 up at his own time, so he could split the AlphaTauri boys here. Down the back straight he comes into turn 14, the penultimate corner. Here we go. Oh, running about. Oh, he's invalidated. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal, Codemasters.
And look out for 𝐶𝐶𝐴v. He's almost at a second up.
So we've picked him up now. 𝐶𝐶𝐴v in the Alpine. Down the back straight. His teammate in the background there. That's 𝐕𝐵𝐷. They're 7th and 8th at the moment, the Greek boys. Here comes 𝐶𝐶𝐴v. 7 minutes to go. Everybody now on soft tyres. The mediums have been ditched. Rear wing wide open over the stuff. And 4th. I tell you what, Lucas, look how close it is between 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. And in fact, Memo goes 3rd. In the Ferrari, so AlphaTauri 1-2, Ferrari 3-4. The times are coming in thick and fast now. 𝐕𝐵𝐷 starting his fast lap. sus goes round, starting the lap. Let's go on board with 𝐒𝐻𝐸 in the Aston Martin. Aston Martin, of course, the champions F1 Racing League. How's that Brazilian driver getting on? 10th. Solid job. Solid job.
We've got many drivers out on track now on fast lap.
It's busy. It's busy. 6.5 minutes to go. We're riding on board with 𝐒𝐻𝐸 at the moment. 𝐒𝐻𝐸, the Irish driver, the sole Irish representative. Like we said, 8 different nationalities are being represented in this 8-round championship, World Championship. VGL are branching out. And this is the first Speed Kings. Round 1 into turn 14 comes the Aston. Oh, a little bit clunky. Little bit clumsy.
Around the final corner, and he's gonna go on to 5th.
Good lap, good lap. And do you know what? Watching that lap, I think he's got more time to come. The Irish driver there. I think 𝐒𝐻𝐸's
4 milliseconds from 4th. Sorry,
it's getting close. It is getting close. Kobe's still in a league of his own out in front at the moment. Well, what can 𝐕𝐵𝐷 do? Jumps to 2nd. Here we go then. Jumps to 2nd place, just 2/10 off 𝐶𝐸. Is that time now under threat from 𝐶𝐸? Cool guy on an out lap and more times.
And Alfa Romeo, I think, has stopped on track. Hennessy, yes, he's going very slowly.
Yeah, what's going on with Hennessy? So Hennessy, unless he's trying to get out the way for his teammate goes past. Hennessy's risking a disqualification here. He's got to keep moving. Time's coming, and look at Gio now 4th place in the McLaren. So now the times are coming in thick and fast. That's the highest VGL. Well, though, 𝐕𝐵𝐷 and Gio, VGL. And is that 𝐵𝐷? That's 𝐵𝐷 in 3rd place. Aston Martin, the Brazilian driver.
Great lap, I think.
So, wow, all of a sudden, we're now getting laps going thick and fast. So there's sus in the Mercedes. He's down 11th place. Let's try and find 𝐒𝐻𝐸. No, he's on an outlet. He's on an in-lap. Hennessy starting his fly now, so let's see what Hennessy can do. So look, all of a sudden, top 13 separated by 1.6 seconds. The times are closing right up. 𝐶𝐸 staying in the pits.
Yeah, 𝐶𝐸 did not come out for a 2nd try. Hasn't
yet. I tell you what, it was an AlphaTauri front row. All of a sudden, VDV is down to 5th place. But look how close these times are. These guys have not raced each other before. We don't know these guys. They've all come together from some brilliant esports leagues. And look at the result. There is not a lot between these guys at all. Lorenzo
is 1.2 up. He's gonna be right up there. Let's see if he can find some more time on the final sector.
And it's so close. You know, if he can get himself into the mid 126s, low mid 126s, he could be top 5, could be top 4 here. Here comes Lorenzo.
2nd.
It's 2nd. Wow, they are finding a whole heap of time. Still, 𝐶𝐸 surviving at the front.
Right.
Still, what up, cool guy? Whoa! From last to first, the Swiss driver, cool guy in the Alfa Romeo. A 125.9, the first driver to break into the 125s, and he takes over, and that will surely prompt 𝐶𝐸 into coming out. Matt's done, Matt's binned it, and he's binned it at the bottom of turn 8. We would just.
At my favorite spot.
Yeah, there it is, and in fact I've seen you crash in that exact position. So he's come out of turn 8, or come out of turn 7, and gone cascading down the hill, down the curbs. It's so easily done.
There's no gravel over there, so there's no stopping that car until you reach the barriers.
There really isn't, and that is game over for Matt, and Matt will now be look, Lucas, look at this, top 11 separated by 1 second.
This is great. This is great for the competition. It's a nice thing to see on the first race already.
This is fantastic. Look, everyone in the pits, everyone getting ready for their final runs. Lorenzo will be coming into the pits, I'm pretty sure. Cool Guy, wow. And we saw Cool Guy earlier on struggling to get a time in. Now his time is in. Bam! Right to the front he goes. Oh, and we've got somebody off. I think it was Tess again. And again at turn 12. It's turn 12 again.
He cannot get it together so far.
No, Tess struggling, really struggling. I wonder if he is running no assists.
Could be. Although he's been losing it on a flat out corner. So.
Oh, sorry, the Alpine facing the wrong way. It's 𝐿𝐴𝐵, and we nearly made contact. That was with Hennessy. Hennessy coming down. It's at turn 7 and 8 again, and 𝐿𝐴𝐵 nearly went straight into the side of Hennessy in the Alfa Romeo. That was close.
Hennessy's too far back. I think it was someone else.
It's not. Oh, the other Alfa Romeo. Who was it?
Hennessy's now in 7.
So it possibly was somebody else. Look at the traffic. Look at the traffic. Everybody now about to start their last laps. This is it, folks.
VDV's on a lap.
So who's on a lap? VDV on a lap. Let's pick him up. Here we go. VDV, he was second for a long time, of course. He's coming down to the head, but at turn 10. Now onto the back straight. DRS wide open. Car 87. The Belgian driver, they were 1 and 2 for a lot of this session. Yellow flags out again. He's about to hit some traffic. You're about to see it in front of you. In fact, he's passed it. He's passed the traffic. In fact, the Ferrari's already let him go. He has navigated turns 11 and 12 nicely. Round turn 13, now down the back straight. What can he do? This will surely be it. 39 seconds. This is it. Round the final corner, yeah, it looks nice and hooked up. Where will this put VDV? The Belgian driver crosses the line, 20 seconds to go, and into third, right behind his teammate. What about 𝐵𝐺?
He's on at the end of sector 1. Let's see if he's improving. He is improving, 2 tenths.
Oh, this is going to be wild, folks. We're going to get absolutely. It could be last driver over the line, and Sus has gone 14th and Tess 11th, so he's got that lap in. Tess got that lap in, he's 11th, and look, the whole field is separated by 1.5 seconds. Top 12 separated by less than a second. This is what it's all about right now. Who's going to get that pole position? 𝐵𝐺 coming in the back straight. I'm trying to keep an eye on all the times coming in as well. We're on board with 𝐵𝐺, the Greek driver. He's just going around turns 12 at the moment. It's so easy to lose it there. 𝐵𝐺 keeps it together. He's got a bit of traffic ahead of him. It's the AlphaTauri.
3 tenths up, 𝐵𝐺.
Yellow flag, one of the AlphaTauris is off. Kobe on an outlap, he's letting drivers through. We'll pick up Kobe. Kobe's out of time. And Cool Guy in the pits. Kobe's out of time. Here comes 𝐵𝐺. Down the start, finishing straight, he goes. And a second!
No,
just less than a tenth. What about his...
It's only 1 tenth. Wow.
Incredible. Less than a tenth for 𝐵𝐺. Wow, that was close.
I think he lost time on the final sector. He was up 3.5 tenths, but he must have lost some time.
Hold on, Lucas. Here comes Tess. Top 13 separated by a second. Tess, about his run for pole. Where's this going to put him? He was up on his time. Tess crosses the line and goes into 7th place. Great lap there from Tess. What about Hennessy? Here comes Hennessy. Doesn't start finishing straight. He comes. Can Hennessy improve? Yes, he can. 8th place. What about the Aston Martin? It's not 𝐵𝐺, it's 𝐿𝐴𝐵 who goes into 6th place. Next on the line.
Up 2 tenths, Dave. 2 tenths up for Kobe.
Oh boy, Kobe did make it then. So next driver of the line is 𝐿𝐴𝐵. Here they come. It'll be 𝐿𝐴𝐵 followed by, I think, Menno. So 𝐿𝐴𝐵 over the line. Does not improve. What about Menno in the Ferrari? The Team M&M into 7th place he goes. What about the Haas? I think it's Rasa. No time. Lorenzo second. Oh my word!
Let's go to Kobe because he's about to take that pole position away from the guys.
Last turn 14, turn 15. Here comes the Belgian driver. Can he take pole again? Yeah, Yes, he does by 0.2 of a second. Only Tabba behind can take it away. He's invalidated. It is pole position and the first ever Speed Kings pole position for 𝐞𝐲𝐸, the Belgian driver, in the 𝐴lphaTauri for Amigos Racing. Wow, what a qualifying session.
That's 2/10 for 𝐞𝐲𝐸 over Cool Guy. That's a great lap for 𝐞𝐲𝐸.
Absolutely brilliant.
He only needed 2 laps on this session. That's enough for a pole position.
And I'll tell you what, 𝐞𝐲𝐸 kept it cool, didn't he? Cool 𝐞𝐲𝐸. Sat in the pits, let everyone else get on with business, saw his time tumbling, and then bam. And I said, last car over the line's going to do it. And he did it. And there you go, folks. That is your grid. Look how close it is. And okay, 𝐞𝐲𝐸 is two tenths above Cool Guy, but Cool Guy, Lorenzo, Tabba, all just within a tenth of each other. Then you've got VDV and the other 𝐴lphaTauri, 5th place, just less than half a second. And then 𝐿𝐻𝐸𝐻, Menno, Burr, Tess, wow, Hennessy, Gio, Sus, Matt, Sklav, nothing separating those boys at all. Wow, what a grid. And they'll all start on the soft tyres.
It was a great qualifying, especially for the first race, David. It was a great qualifying. Many drivers close to each other. I think that puts a nice base for the rest of the league, I think.
It really does. It really does. And I tell you what, it sets up a cracking race. It'll be a one-stop race. Well, should be a one-stop race. Safety cars are going to play a big effect, of course. Are they all going to start on the soft tyres? What will the drivers outside the top 10 do?
It is a soft-medium strategy this year, one stop.
So that qualifying is anything to go by, mate. This is going to be a thriller, folks.
I don't expect any hard runners for this race.
I would I would really hope not. That would just be a blow, you know, and they're going to lose out too much.
Yeah, the hard tire is undrivable almost this game.
15 turns. 15 drivers, which were separated by apps. There was no back markers in that, Lucas. From what I saw in qualifying, there were no back markers at all. Have we got a formation lap? That's the one thing. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Phew. So yeah, the pack was so. Yeah. I was like, are we racing? The pack was so close that there really wasn't any back markers at all.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see many different pole sitters this season.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Lucas, I'm not surprised by this. The 11th down to 15th, all starting on medium tyres. So the top 10 on softs, then the rest on the mediums for this 29-lap race.
But of course, pole position or front row doesn't mean a win, doesn't mean success. Let's see what surprises we can see.
I think we're going to see some. Safety car is likely around here. As we saw in qualifying, it is pretty easy to lose it. Guys, keep your comments coming in on the YouTube channel. I can see them here. So much support for everyone's leagues and all the drivers. I think all the drivers have got some great support out there from what I can see. Guys, we're in for a great race here. So 𝐞𝐲𝐸 on pole in the 𝐴lphaTauri, followed by Cool Guy, the Swiss driver, in second place. Lorenzo, the Greek driver, third in the McLaren. Tabba, Greek, 3-4 in the Williams. Then it's the other Belgian driver, VDV. 𝐿𝐻𝐸𝐻, they're in sixth place in the Aston Martin soft tyres, of course, for him as well. And then you've got Menno, the first of the Ferraris, and then Burr, the Brazilian driver. Then you've got Test, and you've got Hennessy on the soft, and then the medium runners. And they'll be looking to try and spoil the soft runners party here. Gio is at the front of that in the McLaren, the Greek driver, then followed by Sus in the Mercedes from the UK. Then Matt, part of Team M&M, the UK driver as well. Then Sklav, who'll be hoping for better down there. I've heard he's very consistent, and qualifying is not quite his forte. So let's see what he can do in the race. And Rafa, the sole Haas driver and the sole Inside Racing League driver, they're in 15th place. And there we go. There is 𝐞𝐲𝐸 lining up. Lucas, if you had to pick a winner right now, my man, who are you picking?
I am going for Lorenzo. I don't know why, because I know his race pace is very good usually. I'm gonna go with Lorenzo, but let's see if 𝐞𝐲𝐸 is also good in the race as he was in qualifying.
I'm going for an outside shot, Lucas. I'm going for 𝐿𝐻𝐸𝐻. Here we go. Just Wait for the lights, and the lights are on, and the inaugural VGL Esports 𝙋𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸 Championship is go! And it's a good start. It's a very good start by 𝐞𝐒𝐩. But can the 𝐞𝐒𝐩 get alongside him? I don't think he can. 𝐞𝐒𝐩 is having to defend. It should be 𝐞𝐒𝐩 with a clean run to turn 1. 𝐞𝐒𝐩 defends the inside. Oh, bit of contact. Hopefully no spinners. Are they all going to get through? Let's have a look. Yes, it looks very clean. It looks tidy. And it's cool. 𝐞𝐒𝐩. Oh, who's that off? Somebody running wide.
Down to last.
It's VDV. 𝐿𝐵𝐷𝐿𝐵. 𝐞𝐒𝐩's last.
Goes down.
VDV plummets to the back, but it's 𝐞𝐒𝐩 from 𝐿𝐵𝐷𝐿, from 𝐿orenzo, from 𝒕𝗏, from Tess, who is still struggling in qualifying, now in 6th place. Are they all going to get down the downhill? Oh, one of the Alfa Romeos is 𝐻ENNESSY right behind, and 𝐵𝑒R's run wide, and the Aston Martin about to be passed by 𝐵𝐿𝐵𝐷𝐿. I can see 𝐿𝐵𝐷𝐿 about to pass 𝐻ENNESSY as well. All side by side into turn 10. This is tricky. And 𝐿𝐵𝐷𝐿 gets the move done. What a move by 𝐿𝐵𝐷𝐿. I don't think that one's quite done yet, but the medium runner of 𝐿𝐵𝐷𝐿 into 8th place. What a start! I'll get the position changes shortly.
And Tess up to 5th.
Tess has had a demon start. I'll get the position changes up right now. So there you go. Tess up 4. And look, 𝐞𝐒𝐩 defending. Down the back straight, trying to break the toe of 𝐞𝐒𝐩, of 𝙆𝑚𝑎𝑛𝑜, of 𝒕𝗏. Nose to tail. Tess there as well. And Menno. Menno up 1 place. It's a disaster start for 𝐿𝐵𝐷𝐿. Lap 1 in the books, and 𝐞𝐒𝐩 again defending hard. It's Belgium versus Switzerland at the front. Can 𝐞𝐒𝐩 no DRS yet?
𝐵𝐷𝐿 is trying to move, or no? He's not going to stay back for now.
Oh, inches, nose to tail. Any moves down the back straight at the moment? I don't think so. They're all. I tell you what, everyone made it through lap 1.
Now 𝐵𝐷𝐿 can make the move. No, very good straight line speed by 𝐿𝐵𝐷𝐿.
Incredible clean racing. This is what we love to see, and everybody's so close. And it is 𝐞𝐒𝐩 who leads them round again, down turn 6, 7 and 8, down into turn 9 and 10. Really technical part of the track. Look at the McLarens at 𝐻ENNESSY, and
it's side to side with Matt. Sorry,
got him right here, and the move has gone. So VDV trying to make up places after a terrible start for VDV, and the Mercedes in front as well. Look at this, we're making some wheel to action here. One of the Aston Martins, I think it's 𝐿𝐵𝐷𝐿, trying to line up a move on 𝒬𝗏 as well. Nothing between these guys. I'll tell you what, look at the map. They are still at the end of lap 2. They're still nose to tail.
No spinners and no damage, apparently, since everyone is following.
They're all running line of stern, they're all running in the dirty air, and they're all behaving. It's great to see. This is exactly what we wanted. They're
representing the race. And end of the season, of course.
Yeah, that's right. And DRS. Here comes DRS. It'll be active this lap. So 𝐞𝐒𝐩 again, fastest lap. Can anyone break that fastest lap? 1:29.9 from 𝐞𝐻ENNESSY. Now, is 𝐞𝐒𝐲 close enough? The answer's no. Is that a mover in the background? I think VDV trying to make another place up into turn 1. Yes, passes Sus. And VDV, the Belgian driver, makes up another position. So up the lead ranks he goes into 10th place. Now DRS is open. Are we going to get any moves here? It looks like no. Menno right behind the back of Tess. You got 𝐻ENNESSY there as well. 𝐿𝐵𝐷𝐿, who's just starting to drop back on his medium tyres, is 𝐿𝐵𝐷𝐿, and 𝐵𝗀 trying to have a move here. Will he have a go on board with the Brazilian driver behind the Greek driver? Great to have. Oh no, we've got a spinner. It's VDV. And guess where it is? It's turn 8. We saw it.
No safety car.
Which I'm quite glad. We don't need one. We don't need one right now because the action is already. Oh! 𝐞𝐒𝐲 right behind the back of 𝐞𝐒𝐲. 𝐵𝗀 passes 𝐿𝐵𝐷𝐿. The medium tyres are starting to drop away again. But VDV is out at turn 8. I don't think he'll be the last man either.
That's a real shame for the VDV. It was looking good for him after a bad start. He was starting to gain positions again. But
oh, there's DRS games here, Lucas. There's DRS games. I think 𝐞𝐻ENNESSY backed off, so he got the DRS on 𝐞𝐒𝐲.
But 𝙆𝑚𝑎𝑛𝑐 is right there. He can overtake both.
I don't think this has worked for 𝐞𝐻ENNESSY. Here we go. We could be free abreast here. Down the start, finishing straight.
Yes, 𝐞𝐻ENNESSy is now up to first again. 𝙆𝑚𝑎n𝑐 is trying to also overtake. It's not easy.
Oh my word! And Menno and Tess.
Oh, there's a small contact between Tess and Menno.
Wow! Oh, through a burst, here we go! Lorenzo for second place, can he get stopped in time?
Oh.
Yes, he can, but can he make the move stick on board with the Greek driver? He'll have the inside. Oh, well backed out. Wow. Oh, there he is gone! Oh, my word, Kobe's gone in the same place!
Both Belgian drivers, safety car.
Safety car!
Belgian drivers on the same corner. It's incredible.
Unbelievable! Both AlphaTauri drivers, both Belgian drivers have spun one lap after another in the same position, but Kobe was leading.
I've never seen this before. The teammates and especially guys from the same country crashing on the same corner with 1 lap difference. That's incredible.
Wow. Unbelievable. And of course that's Amigos' interest gone as well.
And what do you do? Medium tire is not going to the end, I'm telling you that.
Well,
medium tire is not going to the end.
No, you wouldn't even gamble hard just for the pace deficit. I would stay as you are.
Two-stopper, I guess.
Oh, it's...
For another safety car, I don't know.
I tell you what, Cool Guy was right. Oh, they are pitting. This is interesting. So yeah, 2 stoppers, medium.
Yeah, they're not keeping this soft tire, of course. They're gonna take it out, but it's a 2-stopper, I would guess. Unless someone wants to do that hard.
Comments going crazy with what just happened to Kobe. Unbelievable. Wow. A lap after. Oh, he's... Cool Guy being held. Oh no, it's the Alpha's been held. Hennessy got held up behind Cool Guy. The graphics are trying to catch up. So Gio in the McLaren, who has caught the safety car, leads the race. And I said before the race, safety car can play a big effect on this race. And it has right now, because Gio, the Greek, don't lead from Sus, and there is Matt and Skław. Wow. Lucas,
so,
this is...
Top 5, yeah, top 5 is the guys from starting on mediums. They stayed out, of course, they're leading the race, and then you have everyone else also on mediums, new fresh mediums, not to the end, I would guess, so they're gonna stop again at some point for a soft tire. So everyone now is gonna put a soft tire at the end, the whole grid, so that's a great race so far, and a great race coming up, as it looks like.
It's just added a whole new element into this race now, with these guys at the front who will try and one stop. So technically they've all got to stop one more time, but the guys in mediums will go into the softs, and probably actually the guys in mediums now will go back to the softs if they've got a spare set of softs available, fresh softs that is.
And I don't think some guys did a lap on mediums on quali, so they should have 1 soft spare.
So this is perfect. So let's go through the order while we have a little bit of a lull in the action, because what a start we have had. It's the Greek driver Gio, who qualified the 11th, was the first on the medium tyres, who now leads this race without stopping, as you can see. Sus from Champions Racing F1 Racing League, the UK driver, 2nd place. Matt, after a disaster qualifying, he crashed out in qualifying, of course, starting the medium tyres, now into 3rd place for Divergent Racing League. And Skław and Rasa, wow, he started dead last. He can't believe his luck right now, but he's got some fast drives behind him. Cool Guy, who, well, had the net race the lead. Oh, sorry, I thought Rasa was pitting there. He's not, but Cool Guy, the Swiss driver, possibly the favourite now, but Lorenzo, the 2 good drivers, Lorenzo and Tava, we're right behind him. Tess now in 10th place after his stop in the other Mercedes. Menno there in 10th place, the Dutch driver. Hennessy, Bird, the Brazilian driver, was having such a good race. 𝐞𝐸𝐻, the Irish to Brazilian team, Aston Martin team, at the back there. So
yeah, Cool Guy and Lorenzo, they were both very fast. But now, since everyone is gonna do 1 more stop, you don't know what's gonna happen, of course.
No, and of course, despite now being in 6th place, despite being 7th for Cool Guy Lorenzo, they've got to be patient. They can't try and force and rush moves on the guys in front of them who are on the older medium tyres. Not by a lot, only 6 laps, but they will have the tyre advantage. Lorenzo and Cool Guy getting very, very, very close there. Got to be a little bit careful. Let's not be silly here, boys. Let's not be silly.
Oh, I hope there are no 5ers now. Oh man, I'm afraid there will be some 5-second ones. I think Lorenzo is lagging, at least on my screen.
Yeah, Lorenzo looks like he's lagging a bit. Hopefully safety car in this lap.
I hope this one doesn't ruin their races.
𝐞𝐸𝐲's got back in front, so are we going to get safety car this lap in? We're waiting for the message board. It'll come up any second. If it is, I'd hope so, surely, because I want to get this going again. This has been a fantastic opening 5 laps.
Yeah, at the end of sector 2 it should be, so any moment now.
Any moment now, so round turn 11, round turn 11, 12. Yes, here we go, folks. Keep these coming, these comments coming in. Come on, Tess, says JT, Formula 1. Forza Lorenzo, says Sada.
And Dave, it's only been 6 laps and we've seen so much action. It's 23 laps to go. It's incredible.
This is going to be a classic. They've got to be patient here now. Let's hope for a clean restart. It can get clumsy, and I can see at the back they're getting a bit close together.
And Tess has overtaken Ťava, and they're not switching back. I don't know what happened there.
Hopefully that can be sorted before we go green flag racing, because the safety car is in. Oh, and 𝐿𝐸𝐸 made a mistake on the exit, ran a bit wide, had to get out of it. That could cost him. In fact, 𝐷𝑠𝑎's has made a bad restart, and it's Matt and 𝐵𝑒𝐻.
𝐵𝒀𝐻 is on the inside of Matt.
Matt can't pull out because 𝐿𝐸𝐻's there, and he's going to make the place. Surely on the inside of the Ferrari, down into turn 1. Matt inside for turn 2, side by side through turn 3. Someone's got a yield here. I think it's Matt. And 𝐷𝑠𝑎's going for the lead of the race. 𝐷𝑠𝑎's on 𝐿𝐸𝐸. Oh, it's all go again from the restart. Down, up into turn 4. And there goes 𝐷𝑠𝑎's. Does he lead? No, Joe has the inside of turn 5.
What a race.
Down turn 5, downhill, turn 6, turn 7. And there are your leaders. It's basically everybody. And 𝐞𝐸𝐲's up. 𝐞𝐸𝐲's past Matt.
Action everywhere, what a race.
𝐸𝑟 and Tessa swap positions, but here comes 𝐞𝐸𝐲. 𝐞𝐸𝐲 is a man. Oh, he's run wide. He got on the curb, ran a bit wide. We'll lose a bit of exit time, and now he's defending from Matt. So 𝐿𝐸𝐸.
They're all using up their battery.
Yeah, they are pounding the earth button. My word, Rasser's down to 7th. Lorenzo's also got through, so he's now up into 6th place. That Alfa Romeo, that 𝐞𝐸𝐲 is a man. Oh, down the inside. Oh, turn 13 is not really an overtaking spot, but now down the back straight he comes. 𝐿𝐸𝐻.
𝐞𝐸𝐲 does not want to wait. He's so keen to overtake as soon as he can.
He knows, oh, and Matt with a late lunge there, but he knows if he can get cars between him and Lorenzo, he'll surely be favourite for the race. Lorenzo knows this, and Lorenzo trying to make a move. Here goes 𝐞𝐸𝐲. Oh, this is going to be chaos.
But 𝐿𝐸𝐻 is not giving this up. He's spending all his battery to stay ahead of 𝐞𝐸𝐲, but 𝐞𝐸𝐲 has the inside now. He's going to go up to 3rd, I think. Yes, he does. And Lorenzo is next to Matt, and he's ahead of Matt.
Yes, Lorenzo passes Matt, so Lorenzo is still just spoiled. Matt might have a comeback here. Matt's got a good run on Lorenzo. Can he have a move? No. Bird trying a move on the back there at Menno. Hasn't made it stick. And here we go again. Down turn 6, 7 and 8. Down the downhill slaloms. What a start by... And now he's right behind 𝐷𝑠𝑎. He's going for it. Down to turn 8.
They have a small touch of wheel to wheel, but I think it's okay. No doubts there. He's around this.
And he's done it! What a race by 𝐞𝐸𝐲! He is absolutely carving through the field, and already into 2nd place. Lorenzo is still 5th, and Lorenzo will be getting frustrated. He can see 𝐞𝐸𝐲 pulling away. In the meantime, 𝐸𝑟 has made no progress at all. So the one stoppers.
It looks like it's 𝐞𝐸𝐲 versus Lorenzo, this one, but Lorenzo has to get ahead of the cars in between.
I don't think 𝐞𝐸𝐲 is going to wait for the DRS this time, because look at the advantage. Oh, and the Alpine is 𝐿𝐸𝐻 running wide.
Well, he's waiting. He knows that he must have a DRS.
He's going to have it.
Waiting. It's an easy overtake now. He doesn't have
it
to
should be a
battery.
Yeah, it should be a formality. Lorenzo popping his McLaren out, and he will see that 𝐞𝐸𝐲 is about to go for the end of the race. Here he goes, the Swiss driver.
There's no DRS, I forgot. It's not on this line.
It's not DRS yet, but it doesn't matter, because 𝐞𝐸𝐲 down the inside turn 1.
They're still fighting up though. Let's see, wheel to wheel. Great
incredible!
Racing.
Incredible! And 𝐞𝐸𝐲 has the inside turn 4. Can he make it stick?
Yes, he does.
𝐿𝐸 will have the inside. 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨 slams the inside shot and says, no way, you're not getting through there. And the Swiss driver 𝐞𝐒𝐩 leads the race from Divergent Racing League. What supreme overtaking. And now Lorenzo has to follow suit. He will know 𝐞𝐒𝐩 leads this race. And if he wants a chance of winning this, he's got to get past these guys ASAP. What of that? Oh, sorry, someone off in the background. Someone off in the background. I saw. Oh, and Lorenzo threw on Sus.
Right.
I think it was Hennessy.
Of course, will clear Gio very quickly. Their teammates. So it's 𝐞𝐒𝐩 versus Lorenzo again. It looks like that's gonna be the duel to watch now until the end of the race.
It does. Oh, side by side. Ber trying to defend off Hennessy here. The Brazilian versus the Englishman, and Hennessy still side by side here. Quickly see how this one resolves itself. Both Aston Martins eyeing a move on the Englishman. Nothing doing there.
It's a long train. It's a long train again. It's incredible so far. No one is staying back.
And Lorenzo will surely pass his teammate relatively easy. Two quick drivers side by side. 𝐕𝗏 now making a move. So Lorenzo second and 𝐕𝗏 now passing the Ferrari.
Very deep, Lorenzo. He loses his braking point.
Oh, I tell you what, Lorenzo's lucky that's his teammate. Because I think he would have lost a place there, but Gio did. Right. Oh, 𝙔𝙗𝙉! Spinner! It's a Mercedes, it's 𝐻𝑒SS! And 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝑒𝐸𝐿!
He was struggling. I said a minute ago, he was struggling, and there's a spin. And that's very bad for 𝐻𝑒SS. I hope there's no damage. I don't think there is.
I think he's okay. I'm on board. 𝐻𝑒SS has no damage. He took out the polystyrene bollard. And look at Lorenzo! He's caught 𝐞𝐒𝐩! 𝐞𝐒𝐩's made a mistake.
Half a second faster through sector 2. It's I don't know if 𝐞𝐒𝐩 made a mistake or something.
He has. 𝐞𝐒𝐩 has made a mistake. Oh, and Lorenzo will sniff this opportunity. It's going to be these two, I think, because 𝐕𝗏 hasn't quite got through the field like these two have, and Menno hasn't got through the field at all. The one-stoppers who should be in the fresher medium tyres haven't really carved their way through like I thought they would. They're all on medium tyres, by the way. Don't need a tyre. Oh, yellow flags.
Oh, yellow flag. It's a Ferrari thing. It's Matt. Yes.
And for the Ferrari boys.
No damage.
And for Divergent, 𝐞𝐒𝐩 leads, but Hennessy, Menno and Matt just finding it a little bit tough out there, but back at the front. Lorenzo, yeah, fastest lap 29. Oh, got action in the background. That's Rasa defending from 𝐕𝗏, and 𝐕𝗏's through. Oh my word, they're going to get through somehow. Somehow, free abreast.
What a race for 𝐶𝐶𝐶 after the safety car.
Unbelievable. 𝐶𝐶𝐶 now third, Sus now fourth, Gio's down to fifth place, and 𝐕𝗏 trying to get involved, and there was no contact, and the front two are nose to tail.
And Hennessy is down 2 places. He lost out on both Aston Martins.
Yeah, and the Aston Martins who were last.
Oh, one of them let him through again.
Oh, Gio's going backwards as well. My word, it's absolute chaos in a good way. Oh, Ber's going backwards. Damage. Yeah, Ber, the Brazilian driver, has got a bit of front wing damage here on the Aston Martin. He drops out the points.
On the right side, he's missing an end plate.
And of course, he has stopped already, so that's a bad news for Kerr. But the front two are nose to tail at the front.
I see Lorenzo, he's very close now.
And they have stormed away from 𝐶𝐶𝐶. 𝐶𝐶𝐶's got the train behind him, the DRS train behind him. Are we going to get a move here? Where do you watch?
𝐶𝐶𝐶 is in danger now. It's 2 drivers right on his back.
Yeah, and then another gap then to Menno, and then Rasa. So here we go, down the start finishing straight we go for lap 12 out of 29.
Close enough, Lorenzo. No, not on this straight.
No, I tell you what, 𝐞𝐒𝐩's got some straight line speed.
And George is ahead. Both of them overtake 𝐶𝐶𝐶. As I said, he was in danger.
And the power of a DRS. And 𝐕𝗏, who was a little bit slower than Lorenzo, and 𝐞𝐒𝐩 making his way up through the field.
𝐕𝗏 will get it done now, or not? No, he's not.
No.
As close as he wanted to be.
Sus defending really well here. Great job.
As does 𝐞𝐒𝐩, of course.
And Gio.
𝐞𝐒𝐩 had some great exits.
Gio's holding on. Then we've got a second DRS train. 7th place Menno with 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝑒𝐸𝐿, Rasa, 𝐻𝑒SS, Hennessy, all right behind as well.
Oh, the Hennessy is off. He's spun. Hennessy has spun at the exit of turn 7.
Yeah. That's it.
10-6.
Yeah, Hennessy, who's just starting to struggle, Hennessy. DRS again, look how close the pack is, but it's these two you see on your screens right now. 𝐿𝐸𝐲 and Lorenzo, who lead the way.
Bear had to pit, he's now far back, I think he wants a safety car.
Yeah, the Brazilian driver who showed some real good promise in qualifying in the race, sadly has suffered that front wing damage. So 𝐕𝐺 will be eyeing up 𝐲𝑠, but 𝐲𝑠 could again do what happened to 𝐶LAV and lose a couple of places. The DRS is powerful.
𝐕𝐺 backing up there, of course he's ready for the DRS.
So front two, I tell you what, 𝐿𝐸𝐲 has got some incredible straight line speed, even without DRS, because Lorenzo just cannot close up enough. 𝐿𝐸𝐲, oh, and 𝐕𝐺 for third place has got it.
𝐶LAV in the pits. 𝐶LAV is in the pits. That's
So
early for 𝐶LAV.
it's let's see, well, mediums possibly could.
Hard.
No, so let's get the tyres up. So hard for 𝐶LAV. I don't like that one.
I don't like that one either.
I think
no.
𝐶LAV's gambling on a safety car.
I don't know why, but yeah.
So 𝐶LAV has rolled the dice on a set of hards. We waited one or two. He won't even get an undercut. That's the problem. The hards take forever to warm up. The undercut is really hard to get with those. Oh, the first time penalty for multiple warnings is 𝐿𝐸𝐲. 𝐿𝐸𝐲's 6th place. He was last just 3 laps ago.
He's making nice progress. Of course, this penalty is taking back again, but he's making a nice race so far.
Yeah, the Irish driver's really got his head down these last few laps, and that is great to see from 𝐿𝐸𝐲. So he's making his way up the field. So 𝐿𝐸𝐲 leads, but these two, I feel Lorenzo is just eyeing 𝐿𝐸𝐲 up. He's waiting for his moment, waiting for a mistake.
Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to overtake now. It's too many laps left. He can just follow him until at a later stage.
And Lorenzo knows that if he passes him, it'll be 𝐿𝐸𝐲's turn with the DRS, and
exactly.
He doesn't want to mess his tyres up. He doesn't want to get those tyres dirty. Neither of them do, as 𝐿𝐸𝐲 going to the inside again.
And he's getting some battery up. He's up to 50% now.
But they've got to be careful because 𝐕𝐺 is just starting, or he was starting to chip away at that gap.
Yeah, the DRS is too much for 𝐕𝐺 to follow.
𝐿𝐸𝐲 being challenged. Oh, he's made a mistake. He's made a mistake. Is Mano going to get through? Mano should have the drive. He'll have the DRS.
He's ahead, and he has the DRS. He's going to stay ahead.
Matt pits for softs. What's happening there?
I think that's too early.
So he's too stopping. He'll soft, surely. So Matt's going for a fastest lap, which wouldn't count unless you're in the top 10. So Mano has not got past 𝐿𝐸𝐲. The gap's still 4.3 between 𝐕𝐺 and Lorenzo.
I think the regular strategy is say 17 or 18 laps, or even 19 laps of mediums and then soft. But it's a different approach so far. Hard for 𝐶LAV, soft very early for Matt. I don't know.
And so the race just starting to settle down now, just starting to go into a rhythm. The gaps are stabilising. 𝐿𝐸𝐲 leads from Lorenzo. Those two are still line of stand. Then 𝐕𝐺 just slowly pulling away from 𝐲𝑠, but not really making much impact on the front two. Then 𝐿𝐸𝐲 back up to 5th place. Those mediums will start to wear away. And in fact, 𝐸𝐸𝐲 is catching 𝐿𝐸𝐲, and he's bringing Mano and Rasa with him. And 𝐻𝑒SS.
The late safety car.
Well, that would just throw the cat amongst the pigeons, wouldn't it? It really would.
No,
So what?
Lorenzo is getting very close, but he backs
Oh, we
up.
got Pitters. Oh, I tell you what, 𝐻𝑒SS was right behind Rasa trying to pick up a DRS in tow, and Rasa was pitting, and 𝐻𝑒SS had to get at that really late. So what is the tyres going on the Haas?
Is it soft?
It's hard. Sure. Oh well, he hasn't stopped. He hadn't stopped, so he had to go soft or hard because he had the original set of mediums on.
Yeah, of course. But
Which
I don't know about hards. I don't like them.
And that's now interesting for 𝐲𝑠 and 𝐺EO. They're of course on the original set of medium tyres. Do they go softs or do they go hards? They cannot go medium again unless they're going to gamble on a second late stop. Lorenzo's still tucked up right behind 𝐿𝐸𝐲. But if you're 𝐲𝑠 and 𝐺EO, you surely hang it out for the softs, don't you?
𝐶LAV only did like 3 milliseconds better than his previous personal best with the hards. That's not much. Should be much more on fresh tires. The hard tires, not the tire to go, I think.
No, especially at this stage of the race as well. Lorenzo still tucked up behind 𝐼𝐻𝑍, still right behind 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨 as well. 𝐻𝑒𝑠 has now been released from 𝐻𝑍, is catching the back of 𝐼𝐻𝑍, so watch out for 𝐻𝑒𝑠. He could catch that little battle for 5th place. Will Lorenzo think about a move this time by on board with the Greek driver in the McLaren? Lap 17, we're over halfway. Oh, this could be the one. 𝐶𝐒𝐩𝐨 has not covered the outside, he's left it open, however, and then makes a mistake on the exit of turn 1. Oh, and Lorenzo's not risking it. Yeah, Lorenzo just playing it safe right now. 𝐶𝐒𝐩𝐨, how cool is 𝐶𝐒𝐩𝐨 at the front? He's under immense pressure from the Greek drive behind. 𝗂𝐻 is dropping off by about 3/4 of a second a lap at the moment.
Gotta say though, 𝐶𝐻𝐨 is a second or even more than a second faster than 𝐺EO and 𝑠𝑎S. He is gaining on them, but not much faster than 𝗂𝐻 at the moment.
Matt has passed 𝐻𝑍 after doing the fastest lap, that's no surprise. 𝐸𝑠 hard. 𝑠𝑢S has got 𝐺EO right behind. 𝐺EO's come back alive. So was 𝐺EO saving his tyres, his medium tyres, for this part of the race? Because I think they're in better condition than 𝑠𝑢S, and 𝐶𝐒𝐩𝐨.
Oh no! We shouldn't talk too much.
𝑠𝑢S picks up the penalty. That's bad news. That's 3 seconds. 𝐶𝐒𝐩𝐨 was catching 𝑠𝑢S and 𝐺EO, but his pace is now backed off. And in fact, he's defending from 𝐵𝑒𝑛𝑎ult, because there is 𝐶𝐒𝐩𝑨 on your screen, the Irish driver, 𝐶𝐒𝐩𝑨, sorry, and he is just defending hard there from 𝐵𝑒𝑛𝑎ult. 𝑡𝑒𝑠 not really catching them. Look, they're on the same screenshot. There is 𝑠𝑢S, 𝐺EO, there's 𝐶𝐒𝐩𝑨, 𝐵𝑒𝑛𝑎ult, 𝑡𝑒𝑠 just behind. Hennessy then 12 seconds back after his spin earlier on. Leaders still nothing happening. I've got a feeling they're brewing themselves for a last lap showdown. McLaren pits.
Look at Lorenzo's battery is 90% and only 30% or 40% for 𝐶𝐒𝐲. I think Lorenzo is just buying his time, filling that battery up, and he will find the need to overtake later.
Question, Lucas, could these softs do 11 laps?
They could. There will be some tire wear at the end.
Oh, spinner! Sorry to interrupt. It's 𝐶𝐒𝐩𝑨.
Is that? Oh no!
It's 𝐶𝐒𝐲𝑨. Oh, what a shame! On the exit of turn 3. What a shame for the Irish driver, who was having an absolute stellar race up there in 6th place. So 𝐺EO has put on the soft tyres.
He's 4 seconds behind 𝐶𝐻𝐽. Let's see how much faster he can go now. He will be, of course, much faster.
Still nothing doing at the front. 𝗂𝐻 now 5-8 behind. Interesting, Matt and 𝐺EO not separated by much now. Matt, although I don't think his softs are going to last, I think 𝐺EO is right on the cusp. I've got a feeling Matt maybe making a late splash and dash at the end.
Yeah, Matt went very early on the 15th lap. That's way too early.
And 𝐶𝐻𝑍 right behind the back of Hennessy. I'm just going to see what happens with the leaders. I can see on the map 𝐶𝐻𝑍's down the back straight. Nothing doing there. So I tell you what, 𝐶𝐒𝐲𝑨 gets a brilliant exit at the final turn, turn 14. He really does. Now,
but Lorenzo's very close now. He can't go around the outside. No, he doesn't. Switch backwards.
It's possible. He'll have a better run. He'll have a better run. Can he get the move on the outside of turn 3? No, he can't. DRS open. 𝐶𝐻𝑍's got Hennessy. Lorenzo.
No, Lorenzo is not in attack mode. It's apparent.
He is. The time is now. The time is now. Lorenzo decided that now is the time. 𝐶𝐒𝐩𝑨 is in the pits. 𝑡𝑒𝑠 in the pits. 𝐶𝐒𝐲𝑨 mediums.
Both of them on the mediums.
Yeah, that's interesting. Hennessy and 𝐶𝐻𝑍 side by side. Here they are on the and Hennessy on the curb at the exit of turn 3, and now he's got 𝐺EO right behind him as well. Will 𝐺EO have a go? He's not got DRS's 𝐺EO, so can't get close enough. Hennessy holds on to 7th place. His mediums look like they're starting to wear very quickly. Back at the front.
𝐺EO got 4 seconds over 𝐶𝐻𝑍 on 1 lap. That's incredible. Although 𝐶𝐻𝑍 had Hennessy.
Here we go, and he's done it. 𝐺EO is through on Hennessy, and I think he'll make short work of 𝐶𝐻𝑍 as well. 𝐺EO with an absolute charge.
Sure. He's gonna be much faster now. Probably on the next straight he's gonna overtake.
And of course, 𝐺EO started all the way down in 11th place, so it could be a fantastic result for him. Right, here we go again. Pitting. 𝐶𝐒𝐲𝑨 pits.
Oh, yeah. We were expecting these guys to go on 2 stops. So, but the 𝐶𝐲𝑨 goes early. He's gonna do 10 laps on soft, but he's going to undercut Lorenzo for sure.
Mediums
No,
again?
Medium,
Oh
okay.
my word! So so does Lorenzo then come in and put softs on? And try to go different?
Cool guy wants the best grip until the last lap. Let's see if Lorenzo does the same or does something different.
Oh, this is fantastic. And 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐵's on the threat from 𝐵𝐿. Here comes 𝐵𝐿 down the inside of the McLaren. 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐵 will try and pick up a toe. We've also got Matt and Hennessy side by side. Hennessy can't find a way through though, so Tess has also put mediums on. And now we've got split strategies. So, Cool Guy.
What does Lorenzo do? Does Lorenzo know that that Cool Guy's on mediums? What does he do? Let's see.
And does he respond straight away? Does he hold out a little bit longer and then put the softs on?
He's pushing a lot on his battery now. He wants to pit immediately. He's pushing.
Cool Guy is flying. Cool Guy's got clear track as well.
Of course, it's first tires. He's gonna undercut Lorenzo for sure.
But what tyres can he get 9 laps? It's not only getting 9 laps, it's having top performance for 9 laps with these soft tyres.
Drained the battery from 90 to 50.
He has, and here he comes. Here he comes. What? This is the big question. What tyre is Lorenzo going to put on? Is 𝐕𝐿𝐻𝐵 going to pit, or is 𝐕𝐿𝐻𝐵 going to lead this race for the time being?
He's pitting. 𝐕𝐿𝐻𝐵's pitting.
Softs!
Meno.
Softs for Lorenzo!
Yeah.
Oh! And where is Cool Guy? As Meno's gone on. Meno may lead this race. He does!
And soft for 𝐕𝐻𝐵 also.
It's the Dutch driver Meno who now leads, although he will probably have to stop again.
Ahead.
Oh, that's perfect for the race, for the neutral. So Cool Guy.
Not by much though, not by much.
The question is, as at 𝐵𝐿 to 4th place, the question is for Lorenzo, how much of the max prime can he get out of these soft tyres?
I think Lorenzo is going to look into overtaking immediately.
ASAP, agreed. Agreed. Lorenzo,
because yeah, that soft will die off towards the end of the race.
This is perfectly poised. I'd tell you, what a first round, what a first ever race in the Speed Kings. This is going to the wire, folks. Lorenzo should have, I'd say, 5-6 very quick laps from these soft tyres. Then they're going to drop away. And Lorenzo has to go for it. He has to go for it early doors. Big battle behind.
He was keeping back up until now. Now it's the opposite. He has to attack.
Absolutely. And as you can see on the map behind, you've got 𝐵𝐿, 𝐕𝐻𝐵, 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐵, Matt, sus, all nose to tail as well. Here we go.
The tire is much faster. It's so obvious.
I tell you what though, Cool Guy could get DRS. He's 4 tenths away from Meno, 3 tenths away from Meno. He's is he?
Meno, I think he stopped for some reason. He has DRS, yes.
Yes, that might save Cool Guy this lap. That's a disaster for Lorenzo.
Lorenzo is going for it. He's not going to sit back this time.
Down the outside of turn 1, Cool Guy has the inside. This is for the lead of the race. Cool Guy will have the inside. Lorenzo will have the fresher, softer tyre with the better exit.
DRS for Lorenzo.
No DRS for Riva?
No one has DRS. Okay.
Oh, around the outside! Turn 4! Here we go! Side by side! Can Lorenzo get it stuck this time? Down to turn 5! Down turn 6! Lorenzo leads!
The soft tire made a big difference there on the outside. No grip for Cool Guy compared to Lorenzo.
And just to hold that, 𝐵𝐿 is in 3rd. It's the McLaren 1-3, and he's got 𝐕𝐻𝐵 right behind him. So the battle for the podium, and look behind, look at that helicopter shot, brilliant, because you can see Matt, 𝐿𝐻𝐵 and sus all nose to tail. This is fantastic. Cool Guy, well, Cool Guy knows he's got to stay within a second and a half of Lorenzo. Those tyres are going to drop.
Exactly, that's exactly his aim. Lorenzo wants to pull away, but Cool Guy is going to be on DRS now.
On board with 𝐕𝐻𝐵, who is right behind the back of 𝐵𝐿. Now 𝐵𝐿's tyres are 3 laps old. 𝐕𝐻𝐵 on fresh softs. What way is this going to go? What way is this going to go? Now 𝐕𝐻𝐵, surely he'll wait for the DRS. Matt's got 6 lap soft tyres on. Lorenzo fastest lap, so Matt's going to start, his tyres are going to start fading away anytime soon. So I'm expecting a move here already. Now DRS open, and there goes 𝐕𝐻𝐵 in the Alpine. And sus, oh, Matt's pitted. So Matt's going for softs again, surely.
Right, yes, he does.
So Sus takes that one. Hennessy's due a stop very soon as well. Oh, contact! Someone's hit the wall! Who hit the wall?
It's a Ferrari. No. Someone is off.
Is it 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐸? Is it 𝐵𝐵? It's 𝐵𝐵. Virtual safety car.
Oh.
𝐵𝐵 seemed to hit... I don't know what happened. I think the Brazilian hit the wall coming out the final corner.
I couldn't find a guy on the map that actually crashed.
So 𝐵𝐵...
So a virtual
Oh, is it? No, because Matt pitted, didn't he? Matt's out the pits. I tell you what, this helps 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐸𝐿. Sorry, this helps Lorenzo. It keeps his soft tyres in check for a little bit longer. This helps Lorenzo.
It does. He cannot open a gap, but he can save some tyre.
Well, what a shame for 𝐵𝐵, who is... Aston Martins all of a sudden find themselves at the back again. they were running last for a while, then 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐸 and 𝐵𝐵 made their way up, and now all of a sudden they're back in 11th and 12th place. Don't forget 𝐿𝐸𝐻 has a 3-second penalty, so as it stands he would lose that 4th place to Sus. And look, Lorenzo's going to survive a DRS attack here as well. Oh no, he's not, because the DRS is in, and look, 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐸 got a nice little exit. DRS open.
Yes. He will do it.
He's going for it.
Yep.
𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐸's going for it. This is ballsy down in turn 1. Can he make it stick? Lorenzo have the inside for turn 2. Lorenzo's nose is still there. 𝐿𝐸𝐻𝐸 knows it. Great racing. Great racing.
Wow. Lorenzo stays ahead. And 𝐷𝐵 and 𝐿𝐸𝐻 now are fighting.
This is
stays ahead.
Absolute. I tell you what, if the league owners are watching.
It's coming back, Dave. 𝐿𝐸𝐻 is ahead.
𝐿𝐸𝐻 back ahead at turn 4, and it was overtaking back down. I think Menno was passing Rassat, but I tell you what, this is not done yet. 𝐷𝐵 may have a little look down the slalom. Turn 7, 8, outside of surely not down the outside of turn 9. Sorry, downside.
Now Lorenzo's pulling a gap. If he can take, it's a mistake by 𝐿𝐻𝐸𝐻, and Lorenzo is out. Has put him out of the DRS. That's big. That's huge.
𝐷𝐵, and as I said before the race started, you can go side by side for the majority of this track. 𝐷𝐵 and 𝐿𝐸𝐻 have been side by side for the majority of this lap. Oh, and 𝐿𝐸𝐻 trying to go down the inside. Here they come into turn 11. Oh, this is fantastic. And I tell you what, if the league owners are watching their drivers right now, you got to be proud of all your boys, because the standard of racing has been absolutely brilliant. I am
for the last point now on the 10th and 11th.
Yeah, Rassat and 𝐿𝐸𝐻, but 𝐿𝐸𝐻's got the penalty, so there is Rassat defending from 𝐿𝐻𝐸𝐻.
𝐿𝐻 on a very difficult corner. He's going to go down the inside and he's going to overtake it.
Oh, lovely. On the fresher medium tyres, that's job done. Well, he's got a 3-second penalty. That choice of hard tyre,
But Rassat is on hards. Maybe 𝐿𝐻 can pull that gap.
𝐿𝐸𝐻 right behind the back of 𝐷𝐵, nothing doing this time by. The gap at the front now 1.5, but we know those soft tyres will drop off again. And Tess passing Hennessy, whose medium tyres must be screaming right now.
He's trying to take him to the end, but it's not going to be easy, if he even makes it.
𝐿𝐻𝐸, I can't help but feel, needs to be a little bit closer than that. Nearly 2-second gap, he just needs to bring that down slightly.
Yeah, I think the soft is still much faster, so it's gonna go up a bit, but at the,
yeah, 3 laps, yeah. Oh, yellow flags. Oh, spinner, and it's Hennessy.
Oh, yeah, Hennessy.
And I said those tyres were screaming. I think they've gone. Hennessy goes round. Not quite the debut Hennessy was after.
That's not a good racing pace.
Yeah, let's get back up to speed, Hennessy. Come on.
Before safety car comes out for no reason.
yeah, that would just be a disaster. That would really ruin the finale of this race. We don't want an Abu Dhabi here. Let's get back to the front. So 1.6. So 𝐿𝐻𝐻 starting to bring it down again. So 𝐿𝐻𝐻, well, 1.76. That's okay.
It's stabilizing. But it's sector 2 where he mostly loses time to Lorenzo.
Yeah, that's where the soft still should have the advantage, is sector 2, the technical sector 2. 𝐿𝐸𝐻's just well 1.5 behind 𝐷𝐵. 𝐷𝐵's had an excellent race. Let's just look at the position changes quickly. I say that, but yeah, 𝐿𝐸𝐻 up 7, Sus up 7. Yellow flags, Hennessy. It's Hennessy.
Yeah, still going slow.
Yeah, let's as 𝐵𝐵 picks up a penalty.
But it doesn't matter.
I'm hoping Hennessy is.
Returning the pits, hopefully not outside.
Yeah, we don't want that. Hennessy going very slow.
Oh, it's a mistake by 𝐞𝐥𝐻𝐸. He lost 4 tenths, 5 tenths in one corner.
Oh no, it's got messy. Birds hit Hennessy.
Oh no, I hope they don't fire off.
I don't know what Hennessy's doing. Has he got a puncher? Oh,
No,
5 seconds. I think Hennessy has had Burr's retired. Burr will not be happy. Burr will not be happy.
Hennessy also retired.
And Lorenzo, dare I say it, is looking in control.
Yeah, of course, still we're gonna have to see the drop down of the softs. It's 4 laps to go. But it's a good gap. 2 seconds is a good gap, even if the soft drops down.
And I'll tell you what, all of a sudden, Matt has a nice outside chance of a couple of points. 𝐞𝐻𝐸's penalty, Matt may actually find himself picking up a point. 2 stops from the majority, as you can see on your screen. Lap 26, 3 laps to go, and Lorenzo's softs are hanging on quite nicely here. 2.3 between him and 𝐞𝐥𝐻𝐸. The gaps are just starting to branch out.
And Meno is still chasing Tess for so long.
Meno, of course, Tess on the older medium tyre. Tess needs to just hold on because Meno's tyres.
That's good now though. He's so close in DRS, but he's not pushing the battery.
And now, surely this time by on the inside, turn 4. No, Tess, cool, calm, and collected. I can't believe 𝐞𝐥𝐻𝐸 will just be hoping his soft tyres will start. Lorenzo's soft tyres will start to wear off because 𝐞𝐥𝐻𝐸 is still 2.3 back. That's 1.3 out of DRS.
They shouldn't wear off so badly within 10 laps, so I think Lorenzo is in control.
I'll tell you what, I wonder if 𝐞𝐥𝐻𝐸 will be kicking himself that he didn't go onto the soft tyres.
I think it was a mistake, in my opinion.
Because everybody else around him is also on the soft tyres. 2.2, it's starting to come down now. He's 1.2 out of DRS. But I just feel Lorenzo's got under control. In the meantime, Tess and Meno having a great little battle here. This is for 7th place.
And 𝐶𝐶𝐺, I mean, he's not too bad with the hard tires. He cannot hope for any better position, but he's also not in danger of losing the 6th. So I think 𝐶𝐶𝐺 actually did a very good job, eventually.
Yeah, 𝐶𝐶𝐺 very good. As we said in the formation up, 𝐶𝐶𝐺 very, very consistent and has got himself into 6th place and on for a good haul of points. I'd say he's on for a good haul of points. McLaren and Mercedes and Alpine. All good, and still Meno can't get past Tess, but it's 2.6 at the front between Lorenzo and 𝐞𝐥𝐻𝐸 with 2 laps to go. Well, just over 2 laps to go. I'm surprised. And didn't you call Lorenzo at the start of the race to win this?
So far, Lorenzo is giving me the win.
I think you picked Lorenzo at the start of the race.
Yeah, I did so. Yeah, because I know his race pace is very good.
And I picked. Oh wait, it doesn't matter because he's out. But I have once again the curse of the commentator. But 2.3, so in the middle sector, 𝐞𝐥𝐻𝐸 has made up ground, but he needs to start taking chunks out of Lorenzo to get up DRS. 2.2. Has Lorenzo pushed those softs too hard?
And Sus now is gaining on 𝐵𝐺. He's going for the 4th because 𝐵𝐺 also has a penalty.
Yes, yeah, that's a good spot. Of course, Joe, 3-second penalty, which would put Sus into 4th place.
And both of them up 7 positions, and 𝐶𝐶𝐺 up 8.
Yeah, good race in the boys who started outside top 10. The safety car definitely helped.
Of course.
So Meno still can't get past Tess. 2.4, that gap is stabilised at the front, but there is the Ferrari driver now. Can get this time by. Here we go, the battle for 7th, and show the Ferrari this time, the DRS on the battery as well. The Ferrari, finally. I think he's done it when Tess is fighting back on the inside, on board with the Ferrari. Oh, Tess runs it out wide, round turn 3, and the Ferrari shows this time has done it. Who's got the DRS? It's the Ferrari of Meno.
Yeah, the Ferrari, yes, it's Meno.
Yeah, and the Dutch driver has managed to hold on Tess around the outside. Oh, they're still side by side. Here we go. Into turn 7. Into turn 8. Oh, and Meno's gone.
It's an impossible corner to fight wheel to wheel. So yeah, I think someone had to back off.
Neither, unfortunately for Menno, it's dropped him right down to 10th place. That is a costly spin for Menno. Matt's taking him. And Matt's on for an 8th place because 𝐶𝐻𝐸's penalty. That's going to put Matt. I'm just going to check the penalties now. So, yeah, 3 seconds for 𝐶𝐻𝐸, 3 seconds for 𝐵𝐲, 3 for Rasa. The gap at the front, is 1.8. It's, I think it's too little, too late.
Too late. Yeah, it's too late. He's gaining now, but it's too late.
Last lap for Lorenzo. What an opening round we have had to the Speaking's VGL Esports season. Who would you pick as your driver of the day, Lucas?
I think either 𝐶𝐻𝐸 or 𝐵𝐲 shows the only a great job from outside the top 10 into the top 5, top 6. A great race by all of them. I think one of them 3 is my driver of the day. Don't know which, but
absolutely. Yeah. I'd say Lorenzo and 𝐶𝐻𝐸, their standard of racing and the fairness, the respect between the two drivers has been outstanding. It's been brilliant. In fact, all of them have been racing hard and racing fair, and what a standard they have set. But I agree with you. I think 𝐵𝐲, 𝐶𝐻𝐸 have had very good races, benefit by the safety car, but Lorenzo has just timed it to perfection. The strategy has been right, and as he rounds turns 11 and 12 into turn 13, it's the penultimate corner. Lorenzo made the right tyre choice. The softs paid dividends for Lorenzo.
He's already celebrating. One more corner to go.
It's going to be a win for the Greek driver, a win for McLaren, and a win for VGL Esports. Here comes Lorenzo. He crosses the line. He wins in Bahrain. Round 1 goes to Lorenzo. It was a brilliant effort by 𝐶𝐻𝐸, the Swiss driver, in second, and 𝗪𝐺 makes it a Greek podium of 1 and 3 for the Alpine. Great race from 𝗪𝐺. Then 𝐵𝐲 is going to lose that 4th to Sus and possibly 𝐶𝐻𝐸. He might lose 2 places here. Here comes 𝐵𝐲 over the line. 4th goes to Sus. Great race. 𝐶𝐻𝐸, a 10th away. 𝐵𝐲 5th. 𝐵𝐲 5th. 𝐶𝐻𝐸 6th. Good race by Tess. 7th place. 𝐶𝐻𝐸 is going to lose 8th. How far is he going to drop down? That's the story of 𝐶𝐻𝐸's race. Up he goes and then wallops himself down. It's Matt in 8th place. Good result there for Matt. Menno 9th. So M&M, Team M&M, 8th and 9th in the Ferrari. 𝐶𝐻𝐸 takes a single point, the Irish driver, in the Aston Martin. Wow. Wow.
What a race. I think I don't remember an actual crash. These guys were so respectful today. Great racing.
That was I loved that. I loved every single minute of that. That was drama from start to finish. There is your winner, Lorenzo, the Greek driver. The Greek flag hoisted proudly aloft right behind him. But what a
race 1.
But I tell you what, we don't know. Like we said, we don't really know these guys. Is this going to be a regular top 3, or are we going to get a completely different top 3 next week? That's the question. A completely different track.
Of course, don't forget the Belgian guys. They seem to be very fast, but they crashed out. They could be up there the next race.
Yes, the Belgian boys. Yeah, what a shame for the Belgian boys. They were
it's
flying.
Still amazing. Same corner, 1 lap difference. It's still amazing.
I tell you what, I was told at the start that the Greek drivers are super consistent, and there they are. 1, 3, 5, and 6. But 𝐶𝐻𝐸 pushed them hard. So the championship lead after round 1 goes to Lorenzo from 𝐶𝐻𝐸. Great start from McLaren. Look at that. 1st and 5th. Alfa Romeo only the 1-point scorer with 𝐶𝐻𝐸. 𝗪𝐺 taking 3rd. Sus 4th. 𝐵𝐲 5th. 𝐶𝐻𝐸 6th. Tess 7th, Matt 8th, Menno 9th, and 𝐶𝐻𝐸 rounding out the top 10. Lucas, that was fantastic.
That was a great race, Dave. So I really respect how they didn't touch almost at all. It was great racing by everyone.
And next it's Baku.
Something to look up to, look forward to.
And it's Baku next. So will we see a different top 3?
Oh. Baku is a nice one. It's a nice one, Baku.
Expect safety cars. Expect a bit of race of attrition. Let's hope we can get the Inside Racing League boys in for that one. They were missing today. Only Rasa representing them in the Haas, and got 11th place. And he had a good race when he was facing the right direction. He'll be annoyed about how his race went in the end, but That's it, folks. That is round one. Keep an eye out on the VGL Esports social media channels for the championship standings and any penalties that could be to come. But from myself and Lucas, we will see you next Thursday for round two live in Baku. Guys, it's been fun. I hope you enjoyed the coverage. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Have a great week, everyone. Goodbye.